What's up, YouTube? It's me, Evan. Just gonna do my 2022 room tour update. There's been a lot of new stuff entering the nerd room here, and yeah, just go over everything real quick. Just trying to wait for my Maji cases to come in before I did a tour, but it's taking way too long. It's supposed to be here sometime between April and June, and it's already the end of May, so we'll see when they come. When they come, I'll do just the Maji case video, see how that display looks and see how that goes. So we're going to start over here with the video games. Up top, we got a couple of new additions here to my Shonen collection of crossover games. We got Battle Coliseum for 3DS and this Dragon Ball Z fighting game where you can fight each other in those. These are Japanese NES. That's where it all started with the crossovers. These are the first ones I got. Jump Superstars for the DS. This is Jump Force, one of the worst games ever made. That's a cool statue. J-Stars is my favorite out of all of them so far. And then we move on to PS1, Sega Dreamcast. I got a Godzilla game for it. For the Sega Saturn. Got these signs off Etsy. These 3D printed signs. Mostly fighting games. That's my favorite genre. And on to the Dreamcast. I do both Japanese and American gaming because a lot of times the games don't come out in America, so you got to import them. So I got a modded Dreamcast way back in the day when Dreamcast came out. I sent it to Hawaii. And somebody there modded it and sent it back to me. So I could play Japanese any region game on my American Dreamcast. This was before the internet. I actually called the place on the phone, and before I had internet at least, send it to them. And these are some more fighting games. And then these signs I have printed out, my favorite companies. And then Switch and PS3 games. Love these Lego games. Love One Piece. As you can see in my room, it's full of One Piece stuff. And crossovers is my favorite things ever. Love Rock Band and Guitar Hero. Rock Band's a million times better though. But I started out with the Guitar Hero back in the day, Guitar Hero 1. These are One Piece games. The Pirate Warriors games. 1 and 2. And I love golf. Mario Golf games have been there since the N64. That's the American version of J-Stars. I got the Japanese one first because it came out first and I didn't think they'd release it in America. Love Uncharted. Loved Infamous. And then we got my Wii U games. That's all I have is 3. Didn't really love that system, but I had to get Smash Brothers. That's basically why I get these Nintendo systems. Started there with the N64. Now I just got the 3DS version for the first time in my life this week. Never had it before. I just bought a 3DS system. I bought the special Smash Brothers system. And it was hard to track down. These games are hard to track down. Not the Smash Brothers. That was only $8. But a lot of the games are expensive and hard to find. These are just my fighting games. I have way, way more GameCube and Wii games and Xbox games and PlayStation 2 games. But I keep them in storage because I don't have enough room to keep them here. And then here's my PS4 collection. Fighting games. Dragon Ball FighterZ is my favorite out of all of those. And then some more titles. That's a really good Justice League RPG. Yeah, luckily PS3 and PS4 are not region locked, so you can play them on any system. Then I got my wife's Mario here. She had that since before she met me, so I keep it in here for her. I just got this Darkseid skateboard. See, I'm a massive Darkseid fan. Trying to get every collectible. My special edition Switch. And love Mario Party as well. My Chibi Akuma. And then on the wall here, we got this 3D Luffy I got at a convention. Then down here is all the stuff I don't have wall space for. Got a cool Superpowers poster print. Found this print at a convention. This is a Michael Turner print. Signed by the colorist, not Michael Turner. And I got this old school Superpowers poster that came with the Darkseid Destroyer. Gotta find space for those eventually. And we'll go over here to the bookshelf, which is now overrun by Pops. So I got this big ass Godzilla here I found in a local store many years ago. It was a horror store, but they had Godzilla stuff. The old Trendmasters. Baby Godzilla. Cutest character ever. Camera. This pop my wife got me for a gift. Planet Express ship. Futurama's the second greatest cartoon of all time. And Galactus, of course, has to be there with Godzilla. Why not? And here's all my Darkseid pop collection. That one's a Australian UK exclusive, Funko exclusive, regular ass Darkseid, Foreigners exclusive, Walmart exclusive, DC Shop exclusive, Glow in the Dark exclusive, and the first one ever, a regular one. And then Dude on Throne. It was a dream come true to see the Snyder Cut. Thank God they finally put Darkseid on a screen. This is a cool gift my wife got me. Superman stamp. Superman's my all-time favorite character. And then I got this. This is the international version of this set. I missed out on the American version. It sold out. And now it's like $1,000. People are asking crazy prices. And I love Thanos just as much as Darkseid. So I got a lot of Thanos stuff in here. Figpin, I'm hoping Figpin comes out with the classic Darkseid. I just got these sodas now. I try and keep it balanced best I can with Darkseid and Thanos. And we got here my little Mogwai from my childhood. One of the rare toys that survived that my mom did not give it away to charity. This I got at the Warner Brothers store back in the day because Taz is my favorite Warner Brothers cartoon character. Crow T Robot, Mystery Science Theater, The Doors CD box set, my favorite band ever. Doomsday is also one of my favorite characters, so I got a lot of Doomsday stuff. Gold Superman, Donkey Kong, a miniature Hall of Justice that I got off Etsy. And then the gold Charizard card. I got the whole set, and I have extras, so I just display this extra here. Charizard's my favorite Pokemon. And we got these cool Jack Kirby pins. Got the Superpowers mini comics. Jack Kirby art book. Bunch of Jack Kirby comics. This is the whole New Gods run. And then I have it again there in the omnibus. Really cool piece of artwork found online. And then we got all the pins here. Keychain. More pins. I got the whole set of these, but I only put this one out. I think they're Mondo. And this is a cool lead figure that didn't come with the magazine. Back there I got a football and a patch. And And then behind all that stuff is comic books, and all up here is art books, different video games and Japanese anime. Then we got my Godzilla section. This is all Godzilla's villains from the Heisei era, except for Kong. That's the only exception I made because I loved that movie when I was a kid. I thought it's the greatest comedy. They're all Bandai vinyls. I didn't have the heart to open the Batra and Mothra. I like to keep it in the box. Then we got up here X Plus Biollante. This is the first release. PO'd that when I saw that. Biollante is my favorite Godzilla monster. Then we got the SH Monster Art section. Yeah, what sucks about these doors is they slide, and they only slide so far, like halfway. So I can't open them to get rid of the glare here. Reflection kind of sucks. Love these effects. I like the little buildings, explosions. There goes my little Godzilla. So I just tried to get my favorite characters. That one actually roars and lights up. This Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Biollante. And then these are all my Godzilla Bandai vinyls. Tried to get one from each movie. That one's a theater exclusive to Sparkle. So is this one from 95. One hidden back there. Hard to see him. I don't have a Shin. That's, I think, the only one I don't have. And then my wife's Disney section. She's a huge Disney fan. Before I met her, I only seen 2 Disney movies my whole life, Lion King and Aladdin. And then now I've seen them all. We watched them together. Like, some of them are pretty good. I'm a fan now. These are my wife's VHSs from when she was a kid. Decided to display them in here. And these statues are Jim Shore. And then this pin is from our honeymoon at Disney. And the star and the staff or wand are from when you eat at Cinderella's castle. We went there. And then that art back there is some original artwork done by the original artists for those Disney movies back then. Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid. I forgot his name. Met him at a convention. I met him at 2 conventions. Got those for my wife. We've got more X Pluses up here. This is from Godzilla vs. Biollante. This is from Godzilla vs. Mothra. I think that came out in 92. The movie, not the statue. And then my favorite Godzilla suit of all time from 93, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. And then there goes my little baby again. Cutest creature ever made. Little Godzilla. Camera love. And then my OG Imperial Godzilla I had since I was a kid. I took that thing everywhere. Still survived. And then here's my anime section. We got Faye, she's 1/4. Got that many, many years ago. Guts. Vampire Hunter D. Spike Spiegel. Gantz. Read or Die, these 2 are from. Trigun. I'm thinking of getting rid of that one, getting the Kotokubiya one. But those 2 are Polystone. So is the Vampire Hunter D. All the rest are PVC. And then this is new to the collection since the last video. This is Shisamaru from Inuyasha. He's one of my favorite characters. I love that series. Even the fillers are good. And the movies are good. Got Ichigo in my favorite form. Ed, Naruto. Makoto Shishio, one of my favorite characters from Kenshin. We got the Batosai. Super Vegeta. And here. Here's my video game section. We got Felicia, Morgan, which I'm going to be replacing with the Bushido one. Another little Morgan I got. This is a little Japanese Sega Saturn model I built. I do have that real system. And then down by Dimitri's feet right here is a even smaller little version of Sega Saturn. We got Alpha Cammy. I put the Dreamcast by her. And we got Street Fighter Champions. Street Fighter 2 Champions. Cammy. I got the Sega Genesis by her. And we got Prototype Z Akuma. 1/6. Love this statue. Very low edition size. That's a switch out right there. And then we got Mai, which I will be replacing with the Bushido version. And then we got Hitomi. And we got the, in America at least, Trans Poison. And then here we go down here to 2 Sideshow statues, both Darkseid. This is the OG. That was a very disappointing unboxing. My first Sideshow statue. And then their new one, which is sculpt is a 10 out of 10. But the paint is lacking in a lot of areas, especially there. But I did a review on it. You guys can watch that. There's the other head. I just propped them up on a box so they'd be the same height. And on to the One Piece corner. Got the giant flag banner. My little shrine to badassery. Vegeta and Zoro, my 2 favorite anime characters. Back behind them, I got the Japanese version of those 2 mangas. They're all in Japanese. I got them at a Japanese mall down in Chicago. And then the American versions, because the covers are time skip versions. And then, before there were statues, I was into action figures. So I got the action figure animated characters that I like. And then my little crossover section. Got the Going Sunny. And then here's my Manga Box sets 1, 2, and 3. Still got to get 4. And my old One Piece sign that I printed at work that I don't have room to put up anymore. Next, we got the One Piece case. Found that at Box Lunch. It lights up. Back there's some dragon swords. The crew before the time skip. Model ship of Mary that I made. This Nami's new since the last video. Replaced my old one. And then I got a new pirate chest that I found at Hobby Lobby. Filled it full of gold. My favorite out of these is Chopper, Sniper King, and then Zoro's the best looking one. And then here's after the time skip. We got the Sunny Go that I put these are supposed to sit on drinks, your glasses. I put them on the ship. Little chibi versions. I thought it looked cute. Sanji on the side, Chopper. Look around here. There goes Luffy. Yeah. Got Chopper with his favorite food. Cotton candy. Out of these, Frankie's the best. As far as sculpt and paint and everything. And then Usopp, I would say, is second. And third, I'd give to Sanji. I think that's a pretty perfect Sanji. And here's my Shichibukai. I'm debating whether or not to replace him with the new one that's coming out. I kind of like this one, so maybe not. Gecko Moria, I think is the best sculpted out of all these. The face and head and teeth are done amazingly. Kuma was the laziest one they made, but I love Kuma. Jinbei. Hancock, this is a newer version. Crocodile. I put that tornado on there that didn't come with him. That's from a Red Tornado action figure. And Mihawk. Next, we got just the miscellaneous section. Characters I really like. Shirahoshi. Anil. I put those electric effects on him. Bartolomeo. Biggest One Piece nerd. Verona. Goth. Lolita. We got the original Boa Hancock. That's the first One Piece statue I ever bought. And Jinbei. Once I get my Maji case, I'll be able to display him with the rest of his crew. And then we got, hopefully, the final villain of the series, Blackbeard. And then, my second favorite anime ever, Fairy Tail. I know a lot of people hate on it, especially because it rips off One Piece a lot, but copy of the greatest thing ever is still great. So I got my Fairy Tail crew down here. This is made by all different companies. But the newest one here is Lucy. I got her because she came with a Happy, so I replaced my old Lucy. Selling that one. The old one. And Laxus is made by Sume. Sume was a nightmare to deal with. I wouldn't recommend ever buying anything from them again. I know I'm done with that company. Alright, down here we got the case from one of the Darkseid action figure made by Mezco. This is a Jack Kirby art print. He drew that for his wife, dedicated to her, and signed by Jack Kirby's son. Got sword. Ichigo sword. And then let's get this door open so you can see it better. These ones, the doors are open, so I can actually. It's gonna be rough though. Damn. I gotta move my Thanos stool. Okay. Up here we got more Thanos memorabilia. 2 1/10 statues, I think. Got this cool Superman ornament. An Infinity Gauntlet ornament. Got Infinity Gauntlet with my first Thanos figure. I got that when it came out. Thanos Chopper. Marvel Legend. And then this great Marvel Legend. Love that one. And here's the Shijo. Marvel and DC. This one's my favorite so far. This is a DC Direct old piece. Love that Mira. Absolutely love this Wanda Scarlet Witch, but it doesn't scale with the rest of them. She's real tiny. Same with the original Psylocke. Power Girl. Catwoman. And then my second favorite, Starfire. You can probably see why in the reflection. And then we got these Adam Hughes busts. DC Direct Battling dioramas. This is the original release. Mad I missed out on the Wonder Woman. They had a Wonder Woman versus Ares. These are Hallmark made these. George Perez, Wonder Woman. Dan Jurgens, Superman. And that's a collectible coin my parents got me. And then Iron Studios Doomsday. This thing's a 10 out of 10. I should do a review for this. They knocked it out of the park. It matches comic book perfectly. Same with this Deathstroke. I love them to be perfect comic book representation instead of artistic liberties some companies take with the sculpts. And that's a lead figure Doomsday. If I had the room, I'd have Prime 1 Doomsday, but I do not have the space for that. Here goes Prime 1. New 52 Darkseid. Flawless paint, flawless sculpt. Even though it's my least favorite Darkseid iteration. But they blew me away with what they did. Someday I'll do a review on this one too. Once the module cases come in, it'll be easier to get these in and out. Because it barely fits in here. My module case, it'll be able to fit forward and panels come off. And I got this Jim Lee art print limited edition. It was only available overseas. Then we go to the next display case. I got my favorite samurai sword up there. It's not from anything. I just think it looks cool. It's real Japanese bamboo and real metal blade, steel blade on the inside, but it's not sharp. Then we got my DC Direct statues. The women are Adam Hughes, based off his art. This is actually part of the Versus series, but I keep it in here because it's actually Grodd down there. But keep it in here because I love Michael Turner's Flash. Especially because it's Wally West, my favorite version of the Flash. Those are both based off Jim Lee. And then my Bowens. We got Thor, Old School, my favorite look. Raging Hulk. Perfect Silver Surfer in my opinion. And then right here we got Horizon model kits that this guy built for me in the 90s. Bought him from some at a convention. You buy them in a box, then you pay him extra and he build them for you and paint them. He did a great job. Especially on the Spider-Man. I think they're 1/6 scale. We can look under here, he signed them. And I wrote the year on there. So 1994, that one's from. So is that one. And I have one from 93. That's a Hulk that is got replaced by the Bone. And then we got my Thanos and Darkseid shrine here. Trying to make everything equal. So we got the Melty Pixels that a friend made for me. We got this Darkseid that fits perfectly in here. The head sculpt's jacked up, but it's a good classic Darkseid to go with a much superior Bowen Thanos. They kind of scale good. That's why I got it. DC Direct. Marvel Select. Then I got the Pops. Coin. Bust. Hot Wheel. Hero Clicks. I'm blanking on the name of who makes these lead figures and this Darkseid back here. Got this Hot Wheel, these Direct Bust, Coin, Funkos. And then my all-time favorite Marvel villains down here, I got a section for them. Doom being number 2, right behind Thanos. Love this Magneto. This is bone. All these down here are bone except for Venom. This is an Art Asylum Venom. If anybody wants to trade me for the bone Venom where he's crouching, that's what I want to replace it with. Otherwise, I'll just sell that one. Down here in this case, this is the toys that made me. This is the kind of stuff that shaped my childhood. That's not an original Optimus Prime. That's the anniversary re-release. That's not the original Voltron either. It's a cheap re-release. But that is that's my first Darkseid toy I ever got. Burger King cup holder. We got my first Vegeta toy. That was my real first Godzilla. My parents got me the little one, even though I wanted the big one. But eventually, I was able to get the big one for a birthday or something. WWF was a huge thing for me when I was a kid, so I got Andre the Giant and Hogan. Got Ghostbusters. My original, as you can tell, because the paint's all chipped away. Secret Wars Spider-Man. Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel hero, and Superman's my favorite DC hero. Then He-Man. Before it all, it was He-Man first. Then Godzilla. Then Superman. Then Spider-Man. And then my DC villains figures. I have a ton of these. And some heroes. We got this prop replica. We got the lantern, which lights up if you put the ring to it. I don't know how well it'll work in this super bright light. There it is. And we got Mother Box. Sound effects and light. There goes the pinging. That's more accurate. There it is, opening a boom tube. And then got the Black Diamond from Eclipso. Ultimate Nullifier. Of course, Sonic's Chaos Emerald. Or Knuckles' Chaos Emerald, I should say. Because that's the Master Emerald. Then we're here. I don't have a place to hang it, but I got it in one of the hanging things. This is the first appearance of my favorite Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner. And then we got this awesome Darkseid artwork I found on eBay. Art print signed by the colorist. And then this is some cards. I got this card case at Michael's. Had baseball cards in it. Those went right in the garbage. Now it's much improved. I tried to put my favorite villains. DC and Marvel. Then heroes. If there's a Superboy Prime card, I can't find one, but if there was, it'd replace that Black Adam. I like Superboy Prime more. But that's a raw-ass Venom and Doctor Doom. I think this is Ron Lim, and this is Jim Lee. Colossus is Jim Lee. I think Ron Lim did the Silver Surfer. I love his art. Then we got Dream Come True, animation cells. From Superman the Animated Series. This is a cool piece of artwork I found on Etsy. And then more Marco Turner art prints. Signed by the colorist. Maybe it's the inker. Can't remember. This is my super premium Bandai Godzilla. The grail of my Godzilla collection. 2 feet tall. This is a cute little Godzilla bank. Found it at Hobby Lobby. And then we got my comic books. I got hung around the room. Artists and characters that I love. That's why they're up there. Some are up there because they're characters' first appearance that I love. I think these might be new since the last video. It's first Firestorm, first New Teen Titans, so first Starfire, first Cyborg, first Raven. Jack Kirby. Love the new guys, love Orion. And here's some other great covers. I think that one's so cool, like Ancient Greek. Of course, Biollante. And that's a gift my wife got me. That was a 1 in 25 variant. Love it. Next is Kenner Darkseid collection. So they're all different releases, different card backs. And then back here is the Darkseid Destroyer. Mint in box, not open. And then we got Prime Ones, Injustice Darkseid. Great piece. If anyone has this, they'll know it comes with safety rails that go around here. There's no safety on Apocalypse fire pits, so I took those off immediately. Never even took them out of the box. That's a dumb idea. This comes with 2 switch out heads and 2 switch out arms. And it's only $1,200. And it's 32 inches tall. And it's 1/4. So prices used to be good. And it has a real low edition size. Then down here we got my Maja cases. So this is what I love about Maja cases. This is why I'm replacing this whole wall here. So those 3 cabinets are going to be gone. Replacing with Maja cases that are bigger and deeper. So you can do this. Look how easy that was. No more glare. So we got Sideshow Thanos 1/5. I did a review on that. It's a really great statue. Next to XM Studios Darkseid. Another great statue. And that's 1/6, and he's bigger. And then we got the amazing Tweeterhead Darkseid, which is 1/6. This came with 3 switch out arms, 2 switch out heads, and a cool Darkseid coin I found online. Switch out mother box. I like the silver one that I got in his hand. Superman the Animated Series. Darkseid bust. I like to just display the alternate heads there. And here's the next Maja case. Again, look how easy this is. Stick your finger in there. Bam. It's held together with magnets. All right. We got a great original artwork back there. My only CGC comic signed by Jim Starlin, the creator of Thanos. And he wrote this great story, Cosmic Odyssey. I got that on a very cheap eBay bid. All right, we got the Superman Call to Action in premium format. Beautiful statue. Switch out head. Just got it laying down there. Then this is actually a really good, I think it's PVC statue. Made by Diamond Select. It don't want to focus. There we go. That also came with the Switch I had. This is a bust. Another bust. And then we got the Iron Studios Darkseid vs. Wonder Woman. And Parademon got caught in the crossfire. Pretty cool piece, except for Wonder Woman. If you guys want to have nightmares, take a good look. Alright. Snap this back on real quick. Just that easy. Alright, now on to more Darkseid stuff. Surprise, surprise. So this hat my friend got me. If you watch, I did a tour of his collection. If you check out my channel, the other videos. And this is a fish tank, 50 gallons. I got it on Facebook Marketplace. It was a pickup. This girl had me go to her house. And she was a college girl having like some kind of little sorority slumber party in there. I go in there, they're all like, oh, that's a nice fish tank. It came with lights and everything, so I didn't even have to add lights. That was a big plus, and I got it for super cheap. They're like, what kind of fish you putting in there? So I'm putting toys in there. They're like, toys? What kind of toys? I was like, action figures? Really? Oh, okay. And they're all looking at me sideways. So I thought that was funny. So we got, that's the miniature version of that skateboard I got. Bobblehead. Toon Tumbler. Mini unreleased Darkseid Destroyer set, playset. Shot Glass, which I have used. Jack Kirby, the King, the Prophet. And we got a bunch of Hero Clicks. Probably the first ever. I think this might have beat Kenner to the market. This Darkseid little lead figurine here with the cape. It was from a like Dungeons and Dragons type game. I got the books too. And then we got a little cube dice animated series thingy. We got a Rock'em Sock'em Robot Darkseid. And different artist types. Darkseid coin. Keychain. Little baby Darkseid. This little tiny thing was actually a Build-A-Figure. Cake topper. This is a prototype. Oh, and then that's the production. Right here's a prototype Kenner Superpowers Darkseid chest. And I also have the eyes. They're in a little baggie. And then that's the final production. Got DC Direct. Got some dolls back there. And the best of them all. This Injustice Darkseid. I think Beast Kingdom might have made it, or Storm Collectibles made it. Beast Kingdom's not out yet. Yeah. That's from my drive-through toy. McFarlane, stuffed animal. DC Direct New 52, immaculate piece. I used to pose it with my statues. It was so good. And then we got these Ushis. If anybody has the only one I'm missing out of these is the hologram blue version. It's my grail right now. Can't find it anywhere. If anybody can find it, hit me up. I saw a guy on YouTube who had it, so I messaged him on YouTube and I messaged him on Facebook. He never replied. We got a Thomas the Train Darkseid, of course. Why not? Lego. And then this is a prototype. And that's the final production. Also would like more prototypes, so if anybody has those and wants to hit me up. I take donations, but I might also pay for it. And then we got my Heroes collection. I split them up in teams. Titans, JSA, Justice League. Got Kingdom. It's my favorite Superman toy ever made. Second would be the Superpowers toy, but man, when DC Direct hit this sent me down the rabbit hole of collecting action figures. Then I had to get all of them. This is only a small portion. All the rest of them I got in storage. Don't have enough room to display them all. Same with the villains. Only a small portion. So I just try to put my favorite villains out here. I separated them by, Superman villains, Wonder Woman villains, Teen Titan villains, Batman villains. And then we got the Marvel villains. Doctor Doom being right up front. That's the newer version. But most of them are old school. I don't really replace them too much unless it's absolute favorite character. Like Juggernaut, replaced with Marvel Select. Venom, Marvel Select. Otherwise, most of them are Marvel items. All best Green Goblin ever made, Marvel Select. Because Marvel items are so freaking expensive now. And then we got Marvel Heroes. Hard to see with all the glare and shit. We got the Cosmic people. And then Mutant Freaks. Got the Illuminati. The real one. I know some of you might only be movie watchers, but then we got Avengers. Wasp, Ronin. Alright, what's left now is the door comic books and the arcade one-up. For each row, I did try to do crossovers and then Marvel and DC. And this one's the pervert wall. Got some nice looking drawn women here. Doctor Doom, Hulk getting blasted. Not a Wolverine fan or a Sabretooth fan, but I love that artwork. Not a Rob Liefeld fan, but I love Juggernaut. Alex Ross I am a fan of. And he has my two favorite X-Men right on front. Colossus and Storm. I just think that's an awesome, devastating team. And then more crossovers. I loved Herculoids and Space Ghost and Johnny Quest when I was a kid. Of course, I loved He-Man when I was a kid, but when I was a teenager, I rewatched Thundercats and it was 1,000 times better than He-Man. He-Man's unwatchable. Not a lot of people know who Jedi is, but maybe they do. Alright. This is what got me into reading comic books again after I took a long, long break. Oh, I just got this one in. Cool Darkseid cover. I had the whole series already, but I did not have this cover. It looks cool. Love Deathstroke. Jeff Johns, Green Lantern run is my favorite comic run in the history of comic books. And I've read thousands. Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel hero, but when Venom was released, I liked Venom way, way, way more than Spider-Man immediately. Sinestro Corpse War, one of the greatest stories ever, along with Infinite Crisis. Villains United was a lot of fun. Jeff Johns' Justice Society run was amazing. And there goes Cosmic Odyssey, love it. Jim Starlin. And then one of my favorite Jack Kirby characters, Intrigan, the Demon, first appearance. Alright, and then this is my arcade 1-up that my wife got me because she knows I love Street Fighter. She got it for my birthday, which coincided with National Video Game Day. Like, it was in the same week. So she surprised me with this. This thing, it's really good for 2 players because you each get your own screen. Street Fighter 2 was my favorite game growing up. I think I've bought it on every system I own. And then I bought this Thanos stool to go with it. Very uncomfortable, but it looks cool. This other stool I got was also another gift from my wife. It's a legit drum stool because I do a lot of Rock Band. I love Rock Band. And I like playing the drum, playing an Expert Pro. Yep, so this is the room tour. Next video I'm going to make is once the module cases come in, it's going to be 3 module cases, bigger than that. And they're going to be right there. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.